Hey guys, it's your boy Atlas. I'm going to show you 5 things that I wish I would have known when I first started this game, and hopefully it'll help you out. And then there's also going to be one bonus fact at the end of something I really wish I would have known when I first started. So let's go ahead and get started. First up, seems pretty self-explanatory, but I was really guilty of it, and that is not reading your weapons and artifacts. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I use Beidou for most of my damage dealing, and when I first started playing, I was like, oh look, base attack 33, base attack 39. So I'd use the one with the bigger base attack. Or if there was a bonus right here I read, I'm like, oh yeah. This is all very important right here because like the debate club is super good. After using an elemental skill, normal or charge attack on hit, deal an additional 60% attack damage in a small area. Effect lasts 15 seconds. Damage can only occur every 3 seconds. So something like that over, like Rain Slasher increases damage against enemies affected by Hydro or Electro by 20%. While being good, Debate Club is arguably better. So just be sure you actually read what each one does. Right now on her, I'm using a Prototype Animus. On hit, charged or normal or charged attacks have a 50% chance to deal an additional 240% attack damage to enemies within a small AoE. Can only occur once every 15 seconds. So just be sure you're reading what you need to. Between this and artifacts, read everything because you can increase your damage 10 times or more. I literally went from hitting like 20s to 50s with her to getting proper artifacts and weapons on her and dealing almost 200 damage per hit. I mean, it's huge. So just be sure you read and you actually try to get a cohesive build going, all right? So the second thing I want to cover is be sure to refine your weapons, all right? So what refining does is you see this additional 240% attack damage. Actually, let's go to this guy right here. So when HP falls below 70%, see how 70% is blue, increases charge attack damage by 30%. 30% is also blue, and charge attacks become harder to interrupt. So we're going to enhance this, and then you're going to hit refine over here. And it requires identical weapons, and when you do that, it tells you what it does now. So now it does 75 and 35. On the next increase, it'll do 80% and 40%. So refining, you can do it up to level 5, just increases the percentages that you see on here. So if I was to get another Prototype Animus, this would go up even higher. Very important, refine your weapons as well. Don't just use them for XP. Don't miss that screen. All right, next one. Mark your maps, all right? So here's my map. I just started marking recently because I didn't realize that I was screwing myself by not. But you can see the marks I put here, and they mean different things to me. And some of it's just areas to come back to with different elemental combinations. Some of it is mining areas because you're going to need a lot of ore. But you'll never remember where this stuff is. You think you will, but you won't. So just mark good area. If you find a bunch of ore in one spot, mark it as a mining spot. That way, in a couple days, you can come back and remine it and get a whole bunch more ore because you need a whole lot, especially if you're crafting weapons, if you're free to play. So, yeah, just be sure you're doing this. The next thing kind of goes along with that. While you're out exploring the world, be sure not to be hurrying too much to try to get all the story missions done. But explore as well. Grab everything. If you see a chest, be sure to grab the chest. Why not? If you see Animo Spirit, go ahead and return it to the statue and get the chest there. Do everything and grab everything you can. Especially because opening chest grants AR rank, and the more AR rank you get early, the easier it is once you get higher level to continue getting AR rank. Sort of. In-game and higher ARs gets really ridiculous with how much experience you need. But if you're doing this stuff while you're out and about, you expand your enjoyment of the game naturally, and the world is very rich in this game, so why not? The next thing I want to talk about is original resin. Alright, so original resin, if you go into your journal, Go down to domains. It tells you right here. I have 52 out of 120. As soon as you can start using this stuff, use it. Every time. All right? All the time. Use as much as you can all the time. I don't care if it's something you don't think you're going to need or if you're doing bosses that you don't need right now. Just be doing something with it, because later on, all your progression becomes locked. I know you can't see it. I have a notebook over here that has everything I need right now, and 3/4 of it is locked behind resin. So just be sure to be doing your resin every time you can, and just try to get as much done as possible. And I mean, it's fairly self-explanatory. If you're trying to do like an electric champion, you're going to need to go to an electric boss to get materials to ascend them, alright? Or if you're trying to upgrade a weapon, look at the weapon, and it follows the same thing all the way through. So if it needs these little balls right here, you can go here, and I mean, it drops the green and the blue, and as I level up my R rank, it will drop better stuff eventually. So just always be doing these, and if you see your weapon needing something, just start doing the area that it has it as soon as possible, even if you don't need it at that moment. It'll save you a lot of grinding in the future. Alright, and then the bonus thing, when you're fast traveling, if you zoom out, you don't have your fast travel points. See, you have them there, and then they're gone. Alright, this is my bonus fact. I got screwed over. I'm like, where did all my fast travel points go? And then somebody in my stream eventually told me, hey, just zoom in a little bit. I'm like, oh! Okay. So, hopefully these facts helped you out. And if not, I'll hit you with some more boss guides here soon. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all my latest Genshin Impact content. And as always, if there is loot, I will loot it. I'll see you all next time. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all my latest content. It's right there in the bottom right hand corner. Also, check me out over on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer there. And links to all my social media down below in the description of this video. As always, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll see you for the next video.